Hello everybody, SAM5000 here, and this is Map Attack Episode 8, this time on WMD, or Weapon of Mass Destruction. I think that's what it stands for anyway. But as you can see here, I'm in the gunship, and the gunship is pretty good on this map, probably my favourite kill streak, although it's kind of inconsistent. This is one of the best I've had, and as you can see, that isn't amazing, but it's a pretty cool map to build up air support, and it's a pretty cool map to get a lot of wins, as long as you control certain areas of the map, which I'll show you later on. But gunship, pretty good and really fun to use as always, and especially on that map if you use it in the right areas. But we're going to start off as always with my first blood and starting routes, and in particular the starting routes. You see here a TDM, a lot of people are going to head into the flanks or into that main building in the centre, or just the building simply in front of them. You see there I do actually get a first blood nade in that game, which is pretty cool, and I'm going to show you that as this little clip unwinds, so here it is. TDM, this will work in quite a few game modes actually, but a nice simple jump nade, and it's going to land right in front of that building where a lot of people like to head as soon as they come out of spawn. See, perfectly blows them to smithereens. Next up is again a TDM one, but this one works pretty well for demolition, search and destroy, as you're quite well camouflaged in this little area with a sniper. If you wait long enough, about 2 or 3 seconds, eventually someone will run around that corner and it's a really easy kill. And again, this one probably works in most game modes as well. This is TDM again. A lot of people like to head straight into the building, and as they're looking straight at each other, you can pick up kills with assault rifles or light machine guns across that way. Next up is our objective. It's going to start off with a demolition clip here, and this is the building that throughout every game mode, apart from maybe free-for-all, but obviously in free-for-all you have a motion sensor in here, will be good. This is the building you want to control. This is demolition, and as long as you control this building, you can see both bomb sites, you can see both spawns, and you can pick yourself up a lot of kills. You see there I go on to get my Blackbird. So then when we're on attack ourselves, you want to make sure you have some teammates in that building, and then I like to plan A first. The reason being, this is closer to their spawn and a bit more out in the open, so it's kind of easier to defend but also harder to plant. So as long as you get that one first, you can get your extra time and head towards B, which is closer to your spawn and a lot easier to plant it with the extra time and a bit of map control. You're easily going to get that. So you see there we've got our A bomb site planted, and we can move over to B with that extra time. So as we're on now, this is some domination in the next clip. You see there we went on to win the round, that's what I was just showing. But in domination, it's kind of a really fun game mode for domination. The reason being is you can spawn lock at both C and A, which is kind of rare in this game. Havana is the best example of a spawn trap at C, but in this game, and on this map I should say, you can spawn lock at C and A, so I don't really mind which one. As long as you hold this building in the middle, you see there you can control the A and B, and you can spawn lock them easily at C, or as they're coming out of C. Personally I prefer them on C for that reason, but like I said, if they're at A, you can spawn kill them basically, and the spawns won't switch. So as long as you control B as always, and control this middle building with your LMGs, your assault rifles, even a sniper rifle if you're up for it, you can control the A and B flags and spawn kill them at C. So that is what I recommend for the domination. Pick up your kill streaks and have a lot of fun in them. And on top of this, you don't really need to stay in this building, as you can control the spawns pretty easily. You could go up onto that ledge behind me now, or simply just run into their spawn. Like I said, it doesn't really matter if the spawn switch. This is a map where you can get a lot of kills in domination and you can easily win the match. So go ahead and get your kill streaks and do just that. Next up we've got our useful tips, and there's some pretty cool spots on this map you may not have seen. Obviously a lot of people like to use the crane, so we're going to start off with this. Or it's not really, I guess you could say it's a crane. It's one of those things that moves crates in like a dockyard or whatever. But there's lots of different positions from here you can get to. You know, you can position yourselves here where people might not see you, pick up kills. Obviously high ground is obviously an advantage in any game. Another one here, the SMG isn't really the greatest thing to show you, but you'd obviously use an assault rifle or something up there. Then again, you can use this to jump here, or you can just use the bricks themselves. But from this ledge, you can get into this building in numerous ways, and like I said before, this building being so important, you want to use these secret methods of getting in here to your advantage and to clear people out. So you can get into pretty much 4 different windows, and again, you can jump around here and get in again through this window. Then on top of that, there's another one which I'm going to show you, which is that window in front of me. This is how you get in there. Just simply jump through the window from this side, climb me up like a monkey, and you're inside again to take the enemies by surprise. Then finally I've got this one. This is the last jump spot anyway, and then there's a pretty cool spot I wanted to show you on this map. That's another way to get up here. This is the ledge I was talking about before, and if you have an assault rifle, so we switch to there magically, you can jump up on this ledge, and this is a really nice spot to keep people killing, or kill people as they spawn at sea. Really nice spot, that one. So use that to your advantage. Finally, my favourite class. Again, as I always say, not something you have to use, something I particularly like using, and this is the Commando with the dual mags. Again, with the dual mags, not going to use Scavenger, so I'm going to use my Hardline. Sleight of Hand Pro, probably the best perk in the game, and then Hacker, you want to use, just because people like to use motion sensors and claymores on that map. I like to use a claymore as well to protect me in that middle building. And for the kill streak, you saw at the start I said the gunship was really good, but it's kind of unreliable and you can get a lot of kills in this map, so I use the attack helicopters to not use up time where I could get kills with my gun. So that's the end of episode 8. As always, if you liked the video, be sure to hit that like button. I love ratings, and ratings help the video get known if you didn't know. So if you didn't like the video, you can dislike it as well. That's fine with me. I like to see the feedback. As always, thanks to Owen for the music. There's a link to his channel in the description. He gave the background music. And if you like the intro music, that was made by Approaching Nirvana, and you want to download the song, there's also a link to that in the description, so check that out. And apart from that, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.